Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your monthly reading for November. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. If it does resonate, feel free to leave a comment down below, as well as hit that subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. But let's dive right on into it. We're going to be doing the Celtic Cross reading for you today. So, what's going on with Sagittarius for the month of November? So this is you. This is your challenge, or what crosses you for November. Your conscious energy, your unconscious energy, your past, your future, your attitude towards the situation, the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, your hopes and fears, and the possible outcome of the situation. Alrighty, so I'll just do a quick overview before we get into the clarifications. For your energy for the month, Sagittarius, you get the King of Swords. So trying to be very analytical, being very logical, look at things from a perspective of kind of being a little bit disconnected from your heart, which may be a problem with what's crossing you is the Seven of Cups. You're kind of evaluating options only from a logical standpoint and not also using your heart to lead you in the right direction, or your intuition. So you're kind of battling between a lot of different options in the month of November, it seems like. For your conscious energy for November, you get the Five of Cups. So some sort of loss, some heartbreak that's happening for you in November. But we'll clarify. In your unconscious energy, you get the Nine of Swords. So a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, something's keeping you up at night, and it's like, it's an energy of like you almost can't quite put your finger on what's wrong. For your past, you get the King of Pentacles. So it seems like in the past you were in a very good financial standing. You knew what money was coming in, what money was coming out, where your investments were going. In the future, you get the Knight of Cups. So maybe getting in touch more with your emotions, your intuition, becoming a little bit more artistic. For your energy towards the situation, you get the Ten of Wands. So whatever decision or the options that you're having to decide between, it feels very much like a burden, very much like a heavy responsibility that you have to take care of. That's kind of weighing you down. For the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, you get the Three of Pentacles. So a good, seems like you've got a good collaboration of people that you're working with. These could be your coworkers or friends, family, a good support system around you. For your hopes and fears, you get the Moon, which is interesting because Moon is like intuition, illusion. It's kind of like a hidden energy. So I don't know if you're afraid of realizing the truth, or afraid of never realizing the truth, or you hope to realize the truth but you're afraid of never actually shedding light on some situation in November. For the possible outcome, you get the Two of Wands. So growth and expansion, at least planning on taking steps out of your comfort zone for the month of November. But let's get into the clarifications. Let's start with the King of Swords for your energy for November, Saggy. Oh, and at the end, I will pull a card from the Oracle of Fairies for you, so make sure you stick around for that. Okay, but let's get into it. Let's clarify that King of Swords for Sagittarius's energy for November. Okay. For the King of Swords, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Emperor. So I feel like right now you're really focused on building stability, structure, having good financial standing. It seems like you are in a good financial situation. You may be in such a good financial position that you are able to invest in more things, and so you're evaluating where to invest these finances, or you could be helping somebody else financially out. But it seems like you're aware that this is to build wealth, it is a slow and steady process, and you do have to be patient. But let's clarify the Seven of Cups. I don't know if you're getting a little antsy with your current situation, so you're looking for other ways to get rich or become more financially stable. Let's clarify that Seven of Cups for the challenge for Sagittarius in November. Okay. So for the Seven of Cups, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Okay. So yeah, I definitely see this as you investing money in stocks or whatever, investing in a business possibly. There are like two different sides of you. One is very much more logical and analyzing the situation. One kind of wants to lead with their heart and jump into things. This could also be two different people, like you and somebody else that you're committed to possibly, trying to navigate this situation together, or investing a lot of time and energy into each other, and figuring out which steps you want to take next, how you want to further your relationship. But I see it more as you trying to battle these two sides of yourself, your head and your heart, instead of finding a balance in between. But let's clarify this Five of Cups for your conscious energy. What's going on with the Five of Cups for Saggy in November? Okay. For the Five of Cups, you get the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Justice card. Okie dokie. So, you're definitely feeling very burdened, very stressed out. It's like almost like your emotions or like your ability to empathize and feel is kind of like exhausted at this point in November. There's some balance that needs to be found here in November for you in regards to your head and your heart. I think you tend to either go full throttle either way instead of, and so you use that energy up so much until it becomes exhausted, and then it's like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? This is like stressing you out and giving you anxiety and feeling like a heavy weight on your shoulders. So there's some need to balance that out for sure. Beautiful. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords for your unconscious energy. Okay, so for the Nine of Swords, you get the Ten of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Interesting. So I don't know if you have like actually lost something, or if you're going to lose something in the month of November, or if it's just like a huge fear of losing something that is really people that mean a lot to you, like a sense of community that you really feel connected to. It almost seems like there's possibly maybe some communication happening that you feel like is kind of causing some doubt within this community, and maybe even making you think that this community or this sense of domestic harmony with the Ten of Cups here, this is the Halloween deck, so it's 10 of Ghosts, but that it's all going to crumble down on you very quickly for some reason. That's something that's keeping you up at night, something that you care about, you're going to lose, and it's going to happen very quickly for some reason. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles for your past. Okay. For the King of Pentacles, you get the Four of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Death card. Yeah, so it definitely seems like you accomplished something major in your past, something that brought a lot of financial stability in your life. And then once you accomplished that, you were kind of like, okay, well, what's next up? What's the next goal I want to shoot for here? And then at that time, you kind of had a transformation, a rebirth of some sort, of letting go of your old self to create and build this new version of yourself that aligns with your current goals and aspirations. And you learned a lot through this process, through whatever it is that you accomplished in your past, and you're wanting to take those lessons, but still be open-minded to learning new things, because you always want to, learn new things, not be tied down to anything in particular. But let's clarify the Knight of Cups for your future energy. Okay, for the Knight of Cups, you get the Judgment card, the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. So it seems like in the future here, you're kind of having an awakening of some sort, of like being called to do something, whether that is with a group of people, or you feel like you need to disconnect from a group of people in order to go after this calling, or this this thing that you feel emotionally called to do. There is a sense of also, Five of Pentacles could represent a lack of finances, or being left out in the cold, a feeling of, or a fear of being abandoned. So you may be working with people in the near future. These could be the same people that are representing the Three of Pentacles in your energy that surrounds you. There seems like there's going to be a disconnect there, and that may be what causes this awakening, or this reevaluation. But let's clarify the Ten of Wands for your attitude towards the situation. Okay, so for the Ten of Wands, you get the Chariot, the Fool, the Lovers. Interesting. So I feel like you want to move past this, like, this stressful time that's happening for you in November. You're ready to get over it. You're like, all right, let's go off and have fun now. And I feel like you want to do this with somebody that you really care about. I don't know if this is a new relationship that's blossoming in November, or if this is just like a sense of bringing some novelty into this relationship, or just going on a new adventure together, and kind of trying to leave behind wanting to leave behind all of the stress and anxiety that the situation in November is kind of bringing you. So maybe taking a little break or a little vacation to get away from it, because it seems like a lot, but you're determined to get past it. So that's good. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles for the energy that surrounds you. You may not be aware of, could be aware. Let's clarify that. Okay, so for the Three of Pentacles, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this is definitely a work collaboration of some sort. You guys are all putting in a lot of time and energy into perfecting some sort of project or craft or some business, and it has brought a lot of financial stability in for you, also a sense of community, a sense of belonging. There is that Seven of Swords there, though. This may be the thing that you're unaware of, so I feel like somebody may not be being completely honest in this dynamic. Someone may be being a little sneaky. Seven of Swords can also represent like strategizing, so possibly withholding information because you think it's for the best. So not like out of malice or ill intent. It's interesting. Let's clarify the Moon for your hopes and fears for November. Sagittarius. Okay, so for the Moon, you get the Nine of Cups, the Empress, the World card. Alrighty. Interesting. So it seems like once you realize some truth, there's a whole lot of emotional fulfillment that you'll gain from it. It kind of seems like you kind of step into this feminine energy, and then it's almost like you're accomplishing or closing out a major cycle. It's like a huge sense of achievement. You're kind of at one with the world once this happens. But it's also kind of a need to follow your intuition at the same time. So uncovering some truth that possibly your intuition will lead you to, as well as also trying to avoid getting stuck in your own head in like a daydream cycle as well. Kind of afraid of that though, because it's fun to stay in La La Land at the same time, and afraid of what the truth may reveal, but knowing the truth will set you free. So let's clarify this Two of Wands for your possible outcome for November, Saggy. Back to the beginning. Okay. So for the Two of Wands, you get the Two of Wands, the King of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like you have a really strong focus on your finances, gaining more financial stability, investing in those finances, making plans logically of how to grow and expand your horizons, financially, business-wise. Take it as it resonates. If it resonates in an emotional way or in a relationship aspect, take it as that as well. But from what I'm seeing, it's more of thinking very logically, analytically, analyzing situations very carefully before taking that next step. But you are making plans for it, so that's interesting. Let's get a card from the fairies for you. What do the fairies want Sagittarius to know for November? Healing. Now's the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. Kind of went into a country accent there for a second. I'm going to read a little bit from here for you. See what healing has. There we go. The Fairy of Healing has flown into your reading today to let you know she can help you to heal yourself or another. Healing can take many forms, even just through listening. When we feel we're being heard, it can make us feel better, so people who have the ability to listen with love and without judgment are already healers. Sometimes just being in the presence of someone who is receptive to our thoughts and feelings can help us to feel uplifted and healed. Alrighty, well that is all I have for you for the month of November, Sagittarius. I really hope this helped, and have a wonderful rest of your day.